in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC, coming at you from the backyard once again. Back patio, technically. Looking out into my side backyard. But beautiful day this morning here in the Stone. Hope you guys are doing well. Got a quick one for you this morning. This one shouldn't take long, so we're going to get right off into it. Did have a new knife come in, so yesterday was a new knife day, and we're gonna let you in on what came to the door. But first, we got to do our little update. We got what, 1, 2, 3 more days to go with this one. So this is the start of day 12 on the old Ozark Trail Valor Tonto blade. Walmart special, if you will. But see what we're doing, see how we're doing on that edge. What all did we cut yesterday? I know I did a little food prep with it, a box or two. We definitely used this some yesterday. I think we cut up at least 1 or 2 boxes. I think I cut an onion with this yesterday, maybe an apple. Anyway, we will do the old edge test, and this is just an old Redhill Cutlery, which we'll get into here in a little bit. This segues into the next knife, but this is just their old flyer. So yeah, and no, this ain't notebook paper, but it's not an index card thick either. It's just kind of in between. A little flyer from Redhill Cutlery, and we're still doing okay as far as our edge. And I can tell it's starting to lose a little again. We're on like day 4 or so since I've hit it with the ceramic and the strop. But check it on the old nail. It's still biting the nail, and you can feel it kind of up here toward the front. Where you'd be really slicing on those cardboard boxes. You can kind of feel it, not quite as sticky as in the back, but we're still working. This is still a sharp knife. We'll still do anything I need it to do today that I might throw at it. So there is that. So that is my number 1 tote for the day. Cheers. Back on regular Coke Zero. Like I said, my wife got a 4-pack. She got a deal. If you buy 4 12-packs, you got them for $4.99. So we got 4 12-packs, and she got me 2 Coke regular Coca-Cola Zeros and 2 Coca-Cola Zero cherries. So we're now cracking open the on the regular Coke. So anyway, that's what we're sipping. And what is going in our pocket today for our secondary carry is the new knife of the day. And it comes from those people here that you might see the store there that I just cut up here. There we go. Here's a piece of it that shows their logo. Redhill Cutlery. And we have ourselves a Bear and Son. And is that upside down for y'all? Anyway, as you can see down here, yep, I'm at it again. We have got another Bigfoot knife. I think I showed y'all this, one of these about, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago. But the rascals have done come out with, if you remember that one, it was black. And actually, I just seen here that this label says black on this one. So they put a, anyway, we'll get there, but this label that they put on the end of it says that this is black. But it is not. Oh yeah, come on. Yes sir, HT Red. Gotta love it. Yep, check him out. When I heard, I went back, actually, I gotta give a shout out. I was fixing to take credit for this, and I can't do that. Don Hofroggy, I think I said that right. We'll just call you Frog. My friend Frog texted me and said HT, because he knew I got this in black, this knife. He's like, have you seen they've came out with a red one now? And I'm like, yeah, no, I haven't. He's like, yeah, you better hop on. And they have an eBay store, by the way. It was just actually an eBay exclusive, a sale. So if you didn't know that, Redhill Cutlery does have an eBay store. And he's like, yeah, get over to their store on eBay, and you got something to check out. And lo and behold, yes, and lo and behold, yes, they still had a few in stock, and voila, we have one in good old HT Red. So might even just offer the old black one to old Mama Bear, the Barlow Queen, and see if she wants that black one. But yeah, had to have it, folks. Had to have it. And you talk about sharp. Now I have touched this up, in which this cutting something like that with this is not going to show you know, its true performance. But this came sharp out of the box, but I simply took it to my ceramic like I normally did. Basically the same thing I did with this guy the other day to bring it back. Well, I hit it a few licks on my smooth ceramic, and then I stropped this thing, and I can tell you, I've got a video I sent one of my friends. It's one of the sharpest I've ever got a knife. I was making, Big Jim, those Ted Hart curly cues, I was making curly cues with this thing on receipt paper. So yeah, if you know, you know, receipt paper. And you know, you want to do a true test, you know, cut some paper, cut some receipt paper. If it'll glide through receipt paper, you got a sharp object in your hand. And again, anybody want to see that video, email me. I'll shoot it to you. I am making curly cues out of freaking receipt paper. So this thing comes down. What are you trying to say, HT? This thing comes down to a scary thin edge. Has about a, what would y'all say, 2/3? Got a flat up here, probably a 2/3. And this is basically like a saber grind. So it starts just really thinning all the way from right here underneath this logo. Throw it down, would you, buddy? Which we need to show y'all. Bear and Son, there's their tang stamp, which is up here on this knife instead of down here. So basically we'll say blade stamp. But anyway, from about right here all the way down to the business end, this thing gets thin in a hurry. And will take a screaming sharp edge. So yes, it's probably, I'm sure this is 440 series, maybe 440A, B, I ain't sure what Bear and Son's running over there. So for my junior metallurgist out there, yes, it's probably a soft steel. But I can tell you one thing about soft steel: it's easy to sharpen, and it will take a, if you could see that video, a redonkulous sharp edge. So plug for my soft steel people out there. And honestly, when it goes dull, I can take that same Work Sharp field sharpener, and we can be in there watching our Survivor reruns. And I'm not being facetious when I say this. If this thing has gone where it won't cut paper, it loses its working edge between the commercial break. Survivor goes to commercial, blah, blah, blah. What do you got there? 2 or 3 commercials. By the time it comes back on, I'm done with this knife. I have sharpened it. I am cutting that receipt paper again. True statement, not window dresses. So what, 5 minutes, 4 minutes? Usually have two or three 2-minute videos. I have put this down, sharpened it, got it back to hair popping sharp, set it down, and probably got me a a sip of Choke Zero waiting for Survivor to come back on. So I call that a good thing. Your mileage may vary, but when I can get one that sharp and it lasts me for, yeah, it ain't gonna last, you know, a month, but you know, a week. I can get it that sharp. It lasts me a week around the house, and I can bring it back during a Survivor commercial break. Again, that might not work for you, but that's a good thing around my parts. So anyway, that is the new little pocket jewelry for the day, and it is absolutely going in my pocket today to pair up with this guy right here. So we're going to just pocket drop this little dude. Let y'all hear the snap. No problem. Again, has this nice cutout here and this nice little scalloped opening where you can just easy open, easy cheesy. Great little pocket dropper. And if I hadn't showed y'all before, it's a 4-inch knife, 3 7/8 for my very specific folks. A 3 7/8 inch handle, so all day long you can get 4 fingers on it. Has a pocket clip on it, so this of course is a modern traditional. It does have screw construction. You can see those there. Has Torx bit construction and has a pocket clip, which is only tip down carry, which I'm not a fan of. But honestly, A, you can take that thing off, and B, I leave them on. I've left it on my other one, and there's no hot spot. This is my mileage. It don't bother me to leave it on there. I mean, if I take it off, I got to put it back in the baggie, store it somewhere, you know, or throw it in the trash. I guess I could. But to me, on my hands, and I'm talking about gripping down pretty hard on this doesn't hurt. So where I'm going with it is, why take it off? I still pocket drop. I mean, it don't bother me to leave it on, is what I'm saying. I'm just leaving it on, Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. But if it bothers you, bothers the aesthetics of it or something, take it off. Take those 2 screws out, put them back in your knife, and, you know, rock on. So that is on you. But like I said, I think I'm just leaving it on because it don't really bother me at all. So, and yeah, not a hot spot. And honestly, if you were buried down on this, like you're getting some gorilla grip on this, you got the wrong knife for the task. You know what I'm saying? This is a pocket dropper. This is a light to medium duty little pocket dropper knife. So if you were just honked down on something, yeah, if you know, you know. This ain't meant to be just Bigfoot grip down on. So it is what it is. I think it is excellent at what it is. Nice little pocket dropper, easy open, pop it out, cut what you need to do. Will this cut you an apple? Will this knife right here do anything around an urban setting? Could this be my #1 carry for the day? 1000% it could. Urban setting. Is this going to the deer woods or on a camping trip? Probably not. Could be a little secondary thing. Still could be a little pocket dropper, but you get my point. Anything around the home front. Will this cut down a box? Yep. Will it open that box? Yep. Will it open your envelopes terrifically with that little blade shape, that spear point? Yeah. It is what it is. It's not heavy duty, but an outstanding little, as I'm doing right now, drop in your pocket and go piece. So, anywho, gonna sip some more of this old Coca-Cola and got some errands to run. Got a mail call that's going out today. I brokered a trade for the Queen. She has will be having some new knives come in, so she has made her second now knife trade, so that's pretty exciting. She loves that, gets a kick out of it. So anybody got any Barlows or old Barlows sitting around, that you ain't doing nothing with, holler at me, holler at her, and maybe we can do an old horse swap for her. So cheers, you guys. Y'all be sweet, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm HT, and I'm out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see. HT's EDC.